Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a channel where I basically draw and talk about things that I just want to talk about. I don't have much prepared, I don't really have a script or a pretty good setup or anything. I just want to get some things out of my chest, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Valentine's Day, because Valentine's is just around the corner, or depending on when I post this video, maybe it is currently right now, or when you're watching this, maybe it's been past a couple of months, I don't know. But yeah, so today is going to be a Valentine's themed video. I am going to be, I don't know, just talking about some experiences, well, I guess lack of experience when it comes to Valentine's. But yeah, anyway, today's drawing is going to be uh, one of my, if not my, favorite ships from Genshin Impact. This is, I would say, like a couple drawing of Xiao and Venti. I had a lot of Valentine's Day drawings and like ideas planned over the week, but some of them just didn't really materialize, and I felt like I kind of just wanted to put something out there, and so I did this piece in about like 3 hours, 2 hours. I think it was pretty quick, and I'm not sure if I'm completely like satisfied with it. I might redo a Xiao Ven piece sometime soon to redeem myself, but like I guess it looks cute enough. It looks decent at least. Yeah, and so I drew them in blankets and a laptop. I know this isn't the first time I drew a blanket and a laptop as a piece. Um, I practically drew the same thing for my OC a couple weeks back, but yeah, I think I'm just back to that comfy looking style. I'm not really feeling inspired to keep trying out new things for this one, but we'll see. Maybe next week I'll come up with something a bit more new, a bit more original or something. But for now, you're getting a staycation date from Venti and Xiao. I know that they're not really or the game hasn't really shown them together or hasn't had them interact yet, but because they're both anime characters, and because I've read a lot about like that Genshin Impact AU, where the anime characters are like a boy band, if you're familiar with For Nemo. I also drew them as bobbleheads at some point. It's on my Instagram if you want to check it out. I'll put it up in the video as well. But yeah, so just to share, I have all the 4 Nemo characters aside from Kazuha, so I am waiting for my Wind Samurai boy to get his rerun to go pull for him. But I do have Xiao and Venti, and I use them regularly, specifically Venti because he's a really strong character. But yeah, they're both really cute characters, and I don't know, I just like their pairing. I remember reading like Xiao's character story in the game, and it said something about his vision where it implied that basically Venti like healed him or like saved him from death or something like that. It's been a while since I've read it, and I can't really recall as of the moment, but I do remember that that's how things went. Like Xiao was obviously, I don't know if he was already a yaksha. I would assume so, but yeah, so he was like battling demons and stuff, and like conquering demons is what I do type of thing. And then he was like super tired and he just couldn't handle it anymore. Like, he was very injured and he lay down on the field in some sorts, and then he heard like a flute somewhere or somebody playing an instrument, and he just got a vision, and obviously that was Barbados, right? From Fenty. And ever since then I kind of liked them together, because Venti was always this playful bard and he was just like mischievous and stuff, and then Xiao is this very serious edgy, cool guy. And I don't know, something about like having a playful partner and like having like the more serious one. That playful and serious dynamic always gets to me. I kind of like that, to be honest. And that's what made me gravitate to their pairing a lot. And then when that For Nemo AU came out, I don't know, I really liked it. But yeah, Chao's been one of my mains for a very long time. He, I think, is one of my strongest characters, and Venti too, like I said. So I was very excited to be drawing them. But moving on to our topic, it is Valentine's, and I don't know about you, but like I don't really feel much inclination when it comes to Valentine's. I think it's because I've always been single and I've never really had a serious relationship, and so when Valentine season comes around, and you know that like Valentine's it always extends to the weekends, right? Like if Valentine's were to fall on like a Thursday or a Friday, you're not gonna be dealing with it on that day alone. You're gonna have to deal with it throughout that weekend, because that's when most of the couples would probably go out, right? Same if it was like, if it were to happen on Tuesday, then this Saturday and Sunday before that, you'd already see like couples going out on dates and everybody being lovey-dovey. And I was never one of those people that like had an issue with I was never one of those people that had an issue with couples dating. It was mostly with how other people around me would react to couples dating, because there would be some bitter betties out there being like, no to Valentine's, like how dare you show your love in front of people, respect single people, or something like that. Like they hate Valentine's because they feel left out, they feel bitter, they feel alone and stuff. I was never one of those. I practically didn't really care, but I get more, I'm not really annoyed, but I get like, but I eye roll at the fact when somebody is trying to like ruin on like the fun for other people, right? Like there are 364 days in a year for you to be single, and like Valentine's isn't really a big deal anyway. Like if couples want to do something special on that particular day, like it's not really your business to be like, oh, but Valentine's, like I said, I never really get stressed by it or never really get bothered by it. Although I know that there's some people who do get bothered by it at some point. But recently, I've been seeing people online or on TikTok actually celebrating Valentine's even if they're single. And I think that's really cool, because like Valentine's Day isn't really a holiday, or well, it kind of isn't really a holiday, but like people still celebrate it as if it is. But Valentine's Day, you don't really celebrate couples, you celebrate love, right? And I think it's just much more easy to express love and to celebrate love if you're with somebody, because you have like, you know, someone to share love with or to love, right? But if you're single and you're alone, you don't really have that romance going on for you. So it's really cool to see people being like there for each other, or like having sort of like this coalition, like singles unite or something. Like, you know, you don't need to have a person to celebrate Valentine's with. You can basically just like, you know, enjoy the love together with your fellow single people. And I think that's really cute, and I hope to see more of that, honestly. Also, again, just like a quick sidebar, if you're hearing like barking or anything, I think I've explained it in almost all of my videos. I don't really have a setup for recording these things. I just kind of treat them as like video diaries. So I guess you get to experience those with me. But anywho's, going back, yeah, I do like to have oh my god, why? Anyways, I would like to have have that culture of, even if you're single, you can still celebrate Valentine's Day. Maybe you can use it to like mingle and find other people who are looking for love. Like, it's time we start looking at Valentine's Day as like as a love thing, as opposed to like a couple thing. Because instead of being bitter about it, like, you can celebrate with other people who are also trying to find love, or who are enjoying the fact that they have love in their lives. And so, yeah, I'm just like excited for that. But what are the things that I like to talk about Valentine's? Again, like, this holiday isn't really that eventful for me. It just got me, and I think that's the main like gist. Oh my gosh, somebody's really revving up their motorbike outside. Like, how rude. I hope you don't have a good Valentine's. But anyway, yeah, so what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, like, oh my fucking god. Okay. This video is a mess. But yeah, that, I think the reason why I wanted to talk about Valentine's, despite not having like the most expertise on it, let's just say, is I want to open up a discussion about, like, if you're single, or like your worth, or how people view being in a relationship, right? Because I know people have been us as a society have sort of like had multiple experiments, or like there have been multiple views on relationships over the past couple of years. We're not really just like stuck with monogamy anymore. Like, it's not just about two people getting together. It's not even just about having a man and a woman being together. Like, we are having same-sex relationships and thruples and all these crazy things that when I was a kid I never thought would be ever accepted or would have been possible. But I'm really glad that it's starting to really just like be a normal thing, and that a majority of, well, I'm not sure if it's a majority, but like there is a voice for that kind of representation, and a lot of people have been more open to accepting all different types of love, because love is love, right? And that got me thinking, like, yeah, there's so many different options of love these days. Like, you don't even have to be with a woman anymore. You don't even have to be with just a man anymore. You can literally love whoever you want. But there's still some people who choose to be single, or there's still some people who are on their own. And as a person who's also on their own, I kind of like, it kind of got me to thinking, like, am I alone in the fact that, like, I don't really care much for relationships and stuff? I know there are a lot of people out there, especially in the queer space, that don't really care much for a serious relationship or monogamy and stuff. But for me personally, like, I've never really encountered anybody that isn't or hasn't had a goal to be with somebody, you know? Like, a lot of my friends growing up, they always wanted to find someone. They always wanted to have a family. They always wanted to, do that and have like the whole shebang, whether if it's with like the normal heterosexual way of just having like a boyfriend or a girlfriend and having like getting married and stuff, or whether they're like gay and they just wanted to have a partner and to spend their life with and stuff. Like, I've always been around people who wanted that for themselves, and don't get me wrong, I'm happy for you if that's something that you want. But for me personally, I wouldn't mind being single forever. I think I touched up on this in my previous video, like that get to know me situation I did last week, where I said like if I put my standards really high because I'm not really looking for love. Like if you don't look like this person, that person, and the next, like I'm not checking for you, you know? And I think that's like, I don't think I've ever met somebody, and I know there are people out there who are like that, but within my space, I don't think I've met somebody who is openly just like, leave me alone, you know? I think everybody that I've met always wants to be with somebody, whether if it's like romantically or physically. And yeah, and I think I could expand on this topic a bit more when I talk about like sexuality and stuff and whatever, but maybe for another video. I'm kind of like just rambling on about this one. Like, I'll treat this video like a filler video. Like, I'm not really too crazy about making this one out, but yeah, like it was just, I don't know, there's a lot of questions, and I don't think in this video I'm gonna ever get an answer. It's just a topic, right? Are you one of those people too where you don't really care if you have somebody or not? Like most people, I think the fear is that if they don't find somebody, they're gonna grow old alone and nobody's gonna take care of them. But for me, I'm like, well, if I'm alone in my 70s, I'm just like gonna be chilling. Like I'd be buying my own things, taking care of myself, and if I can't take care of myself, I'll go find like a service to take care of me, you know? Like I feel like I've been working hard to gain independence in life and being able to take control of the things that I want, because definitely in my age right now, I definitely should be living my own life, you know, but because of the pandemic and the situation, right, it kind of got halted, and we kind of had to recede back into like our homes, our provinces and stuff, and life had to like slow down just a little bit because we had to deal with everything. But now I'm just like, I want to be independent, I want to be on my own. And because of that mindset, I think that's the reason why I'm not really checking for a relationship, and I don't really have time, honestly. Even like, I'm not sure if it's like a little bit TMI, but even, you know, getting physical with somebody, it wasn't ever really like a thing for me. Like most people would be like, would want it, and oh my god, hound dog, Jesus. But most people would want to have it and would like to, you know, experiment with it at the very least. Like, you know, lose their like V card and stuff like that. I feel like that's another topic too, like virginity and like just like they just don't want me to just don't want me to record anything. Oh my gosh. But anyway, yeah, I think that's something that could be a topic as well. Like, is it a big deal, you know, to lose it or to not, or to still be one at such a later age? Like, what even is a late bloomer? What even does it mean to like do it at 15 or 25? Like, you know, there's just a lot of those things. And to me, I'm just so busy thinking about myself and how life is just a struggle bus right now that I don't have time to think about, you know, philandering about the city. And yeah, and so since the dogs outside are dramatically trying to tell me to stop saying stuff, I hope you enjoy this venti drawing, or no, not venti, the Shao Ven drawing. Again, I really love this pairing. I'm not the most thrilled about how it turned out. I mean, it's so cute, right? But the concept and like the output, I don't know, I feel like I can do way better than this, especially since I've been able to produce other pieces that look better. So I hope to do a better job next time I do a video, and we'll see. I hope it's less like noisy when I record another voiceover. But yeah, again, if you enjoyed what you see or what you were listening to, feel free to subscribe to my channel. My links are also down below. I have Instagram and TikTok and Twitter if you want to follow me there. I am planning to post a lot of TikToks because the TikToks are a lot easier to do than YouTube. So we'll see. But I'd probably be posting some like bloops. Oh my god. I'd probably post some clips of some of the YouTube stuff on TikTok just to have something there. And yeah, I hope you keep comfy. I hope you all enjoy the Valentine's weekends. And yeah, if you're with somebody, I hope you have a lot of time together. And if you're single, I hope either you go out there and find somebody to mingle with, or if you're fine being alone, yeah, we could be alone together and just chill and like party on our own as an independent pup. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for listening. If you made it up to the end, you're a real homie. I love you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.